you know, that women's emancipation and diversity and these sorts of things are somehow owned by our current generation. And so I want to show you some of them. You know, I just want to show you a few more that are a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's go get them. Okay, and this is a Vitalis Dry, and there she is in the locker room.
Here's one. Vitalis Dry Control. A man's hairspray. Dry Control doesn't leave your hair brittle and lacquered looking. It was made to leave hair with that full, thick, natural look. So come on, girls. Pick up some Vitalis Dry Control. Nice game, Bob.
And that's Bob Greasy.
It's not just for men. Come on, girls.
You know, that's pretty racy, and she's in the locker room. That was kind of before that. Here's Joe Namath. You know, he won the first time for the AFC back in those days.
I'm so excited. I'm going to get cream.
Let Noxzema cream your face.
The closer you shave, the more you need creamy, soothing, medicated Noxzema.
Let Noxzema cream your face. So the razors don't.
You've got a great pair of hands.
And that's Farrah Fawcett. Now, this one was interesting because Master Lock had tried this out like in the 60s, it says. It ran a similar commercial, or this commercial actually. But people, you know, people criticized it, said it was fake, etc. But when the company reran it, the same commercial, like 10 years later, on the 1974 Super Bowl, it became a hit. And very memorable ad. Here we go.
With this high-powered 30 caliber rifle, we're going to try to blast open this Master Lock model number 15. We blew a half-inch hole clear through, but the Master Lock still holds tight. If you want to hold on to what you've got, insist on genuine Master Locks, known for being tough under fire.
Which is in Milwaukee. I think if you hit it on the sides, it popped open, but, you know, I'm not advocating this.
All beef patties, pickles, sauce, lettuce, cheese, and the pickles. No.
Pickles, cheese,
Lettuce and onion, sesame, all seed bun.
I think they're describing a McDonald's Big Mac, the big sandwich with the great big taste that everybody's talking about.
Sesame seed bun, and we forgot the onion.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did say onion.
Are you sure?
It said onion.
All right.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
McDonald's Big Mac, the great big sandwich with a great big taste.
Lettuce,
Pickles.
cheese.
Hey, action.
Big Mac.
You deserve a break today at McDonald's.
So that was...
Gets a break every day.
That's another fun one that I remember, obviously. This is a good one. Oh, I like this one too. Okay, here we go. It's called the Xerox Monk ad. I wonder if I can get this in here a little. There's a little more to it. No, I guess I can't. Try and center it real well there. That's good enough. In our day, the TVs were more square. These widescreen, I don't know, they did something funny to it. Watch this. It's a miracle.
Ever since people started recording information, there's been a need to duplicate it.
Very nice work, Brother Dominic. Thank you. Very nice. Now, I would like 500 more.
Brother Dominic, how are you?
Could you do a big job for me?
The Xerox 9200 duplicating system, unlike anything we've ever made, feeds and cycles originals, has a computerized programmer that controls the entire system.
Computerized?
Can reduce and assemble a virtually limitless number of complete sets, and does it all at an incredible 2 pages per second.
Here are your sets, Father. The 500 sets you asked for.
It's a miracle.
That's a really famous one. 1976. The year I graduated college. Okay, this is America's Burger King commercial. Oops, there we go. Bingo.
200 million people, no two are quite the same. Each doing things their own way, each plays a different game. And most agree on some things, but all agree, they say. Everybody loves a burger if they can have it fixed. America loves burgers, we're America's Burger King. Oh yes, America loves burgers, and we're America's Burger King. Oh, you can love them big, or love them small, and everything, or nothing at all. America loves burgers, and we're America's Burger King.
We make 600 million burgers a year, one at a time.
And we're America's Burger King.
Nice happy stuff. Happy commercials. This one wasn't much fun. This one, you know, it's a good commercial because I never heard of E.F. Hutton before that, and when E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. Probably should run it, but it's kind of boring. This one we already did, Mean Joe Green, Coke commercial. That one, to me, is number 1 or 2, I would have to say. And this one I got to show you just because look at the cars. Look at the cars they're selling in those days. Let's get it in the middle there. Here we go.
Today, Chrysler comes to the Super Bowl to take on the toughest competition, and we've got the momentum. In the last 3 months, Chrysler's car sales are up. Ford and GM are down. In the Motor Trend Car of the Year competition, Chrysler's K-Car won. Ford and GM's entries didn't. And in the fight against high interest rates, only Chrysler helps you with money back when you buy any of our cars or trucks, domestic or import, on credit. Ford and GM don't. So if you like tough competition, enjoy the game, and don't miss our commercials.
Wow. You know, that's a kind of car you're... This one was funny because it basically said, buy an Atari where kids will beat the adults. I'm going to skip it, though. Honda, this one was pretty ordinary. This one, I again, was one of my top 2 most memorable, and I showed it to you a couple of days ago, so we'll leave that alone. This one I really liked because it's cheesy, but we'll give it a pass. This one was a good one. This is, I think, kind of the beginning of the era when they really were doing something unique at the Super Bowl ads, right? They were really doing something quite unique. Oops, I guess it only has so much capability there.
Hi, I just moved in next door. Could I borrow a Diet Pepsi?
Sure.
Be right with you.
When you go all out for taste, the taste to go out for is Diet Pepsi.
You okay in there?
Here's your Diet Pepsi.
Thanks. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
Diet Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
You know, Pretty Girl, Michael J. Fox. I don't see anything wrong with it. I may not make it at the 10-minute
coming
cutoff.
up, you will want to be sure to stock up on the Bartles & James Premium Wine Cooler. It is the perfect beverage for watching all sports activities. Also, as any sport is more fun the more you know about it, Ed has prepared some handy tips. The things you hit with the ball are called pins. When you knock them all down, it is called a strike. If it takes 2 balls, it is called a spare. Ed hopes these tips will help you enjoy the Super Bowl, and we thank you for your support.
Get it? Did you get it? The Super Bowl. That one wasn't so funny. This one was funny. Okay, we'll do this one.
Or whether you're talking about the one and only Diet Cola that does it for Ray, Diet Pepsi. You know, nothing tastes as good to me as Diet Pepsi. All right, now who's the wise guy? Now, that's the right one, baby.
Okay, because Ray Charles is blind, and you may not know that because you all are kids out there, but he was blind, and so that was kind of part of the joke. That one wasn't funny at all. This one was pretty racy. This one was dopey. This one I didn't think much of. This one is really famous. Sorry if this one gets stuck in your head is right, but it's dopey. We'll skip it. I wanted to get to this one's a good one. There's a good old boy eating Tabasco on his pizza. How cool is that? How about that one? This is kind of a good one, too. I like this one. We apologize. You should be watching the new ad for the Earth Co. Insurance. It started using lifeguards from Baywatch and a chorus line of singing kangaroos. We even got Garth Brooks to do the music. It was very... didn't send the commercial with FedEx. Had they used FedEx, they would still be our ad agency. Very clever, very clever. Yeah, about that era, we were teaching printers how to use FTP transfer. That's a lot of bad ones. FedEx. That one was funny. Should I send it? Yeah. You know, there's no time limit. You don't have to watch. Turn it off if you don't like it. A spoof on the movie Castaway.
Hi.
Hi.
I was marooned on an island for 5 years with this package, and I swore that I would deliver it to you because I work for FedEx.
That's very admirable. Thank you.
Hey, but by the way, what's in the package?
Nothing really. Just a satellite phone, GPS locator, fishing rod, water purifier, and some seeds. Just silly stuff. Thank you again. And keep up the good work.
If he would have opened the package, she could have gotten rescued in about a day. Okay, that one's not funny. That one's not funny. This one was kind of sad, I thought. This one was kind of funny, but not that funny. Now we're getting into the ones you can get all the time. This one was cute too, but I'm going to skip it. E-Trade, there's like tons of those. There was one other one that I was really up for. Not that one. That one's scary. That one is, I guess that's about, all the rest of these you can find anywhere. They're not that funny. This one I love, but again, you can find it anywhere. This is a really good one. Maybe we'll end with this one. Let's end with this one. And, feel free to write me and tell me what your favorite Super Bowl commercial is. Next Monday or Sunday or whatever. The one I liked best last year was the M&Ms with was it Danny DeVito? I think it was. Anyway.
Hey Melissa, the whales need your help.
I love whales! Go Melissa! Let's pick up those whales!
Hey Melissa, now the trees need you. The ice caps are in trouble. Hey Melissa, now the rhinos need saving.
Rhinos!
It's hard to be an eco-warrior, but it's easy to drive like one. Introducing the most fuel-efficient crossover, the Kia Niro.
Oh, come on!
There you go. We'll end with that one. Oops. I got another one. I don't know about this one.
Well, you don't have to take a tone with me. You get a little cranky when you get heated. I got it. Right? Hmm?
That was a good one. Okay, enough of this crazy. Just want to thank you for joining me. Have a fun time with the TV commercials on the Super Bowl. I kind of think Tom Brady's got one more in him at least. So I'm going with the Patriots, but you know, I've been wrong before. Have a great day. We air every day, every work day at 10 a.m. Chicago time on Periscope TV, periscope.tv, John Miglosh, and our archive is on YouTube, Miglosh, and that's where I pare them down to the right length so it's easier to watch them. And that's on youtube.com/Miglosh Marketing. And there you go. Like and share. Have a great day. Enjoy the Super Bowl.